Game on! Or should I say, stream on! This feels kind of good to say that after all the issues I've been having with the stream the last week. And hopefully, all those issues are not there anymore, or they're not as bad. Fingers crossed! Fingers crossed! Please, please! So, it was pretty good to get everything clean again on the stream. I mean, but last week or two, it's been all jumbly and frames and lag and blah 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 blah. So to get past all that feels pretty dang good. Been kind of depressing the last week, dealing with all the issues and the problems. And now to get past all that, awesome, good deal. Up too loud? Yeah, that's up way too loud. Hello? Yeah, I got my audio up way too loud.
I have to do something. I have to escape.
I'm not even sure if my noise gate's even still working, to be honest with you. Should be. Alright. Yeah, I'm playing Friday the 13th tonight, because, oh god, really? Good. I kind of wanted to play a less stressful game tonight. Last few times I've streamed, it was playing Star Wars, and I'm like, after today, and I mean, today I was wanting to stream today. I was wanting to wake up, not early, but wake up, start streaming like before 11 o'clock, and have a nice full day of streaming, and I get called in. I'm glad I didn't like go, oh hey, I'm off Sunday stream or something, Sunday early stream. I didn't really want to announce that because it wouldn't have happened. So that was kind of frustrating because I mean, at work one of the assistant managers has to learn how to open. He's normally a closer. He normally works mids and closes, and that's it. He never works opens. So, in the light of things, him working on Sunday and figuring out how to open was a good idea. Okay. I was like, fine. You want to be there Sunday? You want to learn how to open? By all means, learn how to open. And I had Sunday off. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm cool with that. Wouldn't mind having a Sunday off. And I'm pretty sure he's known about it for at least 3-4 days. Hell, the schedule got posted over a week ago. So he's known about it. And even yesterday, I was like, okay, you're going to be here tomorrow, right? Because I'm normally not here, or I'm normally here on Sundays. And I specifically said, are you going to be here tomorrow? And he was like, yeah. And he even said, I'm glad you reminded me because I probably would have not remembered or something. Or he said something to that nature. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know. I mean, you're just not used to being there. No big deal. And I was like, okay, cool. You're going to be there to this morning. And I was like, all right. And 9:15 this morning, I get a text message. And you open. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I literally texted that to my manager. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, he was even there till like 6 or 7 o'clock last night, like prepping for today. He was even talking about the prep for today. I mean, he was talking about the stuff he was doing for today last night. So I was like, well then how did he not remember to come in? That's where I'm starting to get kind of like, the more I think about it, the more I tend to like go, what the heck? I mean, there are a million reasons why somebody can't show up to work, but he knew about it. He knew about it, and he's no call, no show too. He's no call, no show. I mean, it's one thing when you are sick or you're have a broken leg and you're laying in a ditch and you got the shit kicked out of you or something like that. That's one thing. Or you got the crap, you got jumped or something maybe. Totally possible. But you no call, no show, that's bad. I mean, that's bad. I mean, that means you're not available that on a scheduled day you knew you had to be there. And he's the assistant manager. And I mean, when an assistant manager is no call, no show, I mean, that ain't good. I dropped a few frames. Oh no. Not good. Thank God it's only 1.7. Then again, here's a new system. Yeah, so he didn't show up today, and I got called in, and I was totally in the mindset of not being there today too, because I mean I specifically talked to him about it. I was like, okay, cool, you're gonna be there. All right, I'm not gonna worry much about it. And sure enough, I should have been worried about it. So that's what I dealt with this morning. So to come home and get a stream down with no problems, with no computer issues or anything. Oh! Oh! Oh, get that! Get, go! Don't celebrate, just grab it. Tommy tape! Tommy tape! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Alright, my night's getting a lot better. See, thank you. Awesome. How about that? Tommy tape. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! That's what I'm fucking talking about. After all the bullshit that I've been through the last 24 hours. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world, but dealing with 7 hours of computer problems and then getting called in this morning. Yeah, so I'm glad to be through that bullshit. Not to mention, a little gold star is probably going to come up under my name in the future because I kind of saved the fucking day. Because if it wasn't for me, the damn manager would have probably had to work. And she would have had to depend on a newbie. Well, I don't know, I guess he's not that much new. He does know. He knows a decent amount, so it wouldn't have been so bad. But I guarantee you, she didn't want to be there. Guaranteed, she didn't want to be there. It was either me come in when I'm normally already there on Sundays. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, Jason. Run! Run! Ow! Ow! Quit being a dick, Jason. Quit being a dick! Don't be a dick, Jason! Don't be a dick. I'm just trying to fucking camp out and have a fun time and drink some beers and have some sex. And you're freaking out with your fucking goddamn pole! Yeah! Ow! Damn, I took a fucking beating. How many hits did I take? Yeah, so to get through all that BS this weekend... Why is the door not closed? Get through all the BS and be able to come home and veg out in front of the TV and stream is freaking awesome. Because that was just so dumb. Because he knew he had to be there this morning. The manager, I'm sure she mentioned it to... I was this close to texting up the manager because they live together. But they're not together. They just live together in the same house. Which is weird, I know. But they're not together relationship-wise. I would have assumed she would have been like, hey, you're going to be there tomorrow, right? I was this close to texting her and saying, hey, could you remind Brandon to be there tomorrow morning so I don't got to get the call in? I was so close to just saying, to texting her that, and I should have. I should have fucking done it. But I was like, no, let her be. I don't want to have to take any more. I don't like to do that. I try to not text people unless I absolutely fucking have to. And that didn't seem like an absolute, I have to text you. So I was like, whatever, I'll just do it like that. And I'll just not worry about it. I mean, I mentioned it to him. I assumed he was going to go in, and he's no call, no show. I mean, it would have been one thing if, like, oh, I woke up late, I'm hungover, my cock is in my girlfriend's mouth still, something. I mean, you could have used any number of excuses. And if he would have, like, showed up at, like, 11 o'clock and been like, oh, I'm so sorry, go home. But that didn't happen either. I was there, I'm going to say all day. I did get out of there at, like, 2:30, which was nice. And I was scheduled till 4. So that was kind of nice. But still, I mean, he didn't even do that. And it was just like, dude, chances are, if somebody else would have, like, no call or missed their scheduled shift and somebody else would have had to cover, they would have raced in as soon as possible and relieved that person if it was possible for them to do so. He didn't even do that. He just let me stick it out and stay there all freaking day, which is kind of weird. You think he would have been like, I feel bad, I fucked up, let me come in and take the burden off you, so you don't have to deal with it as much. I would assume average people would have done that. He didn't do that. So something's kind of like, I don't know. That's to say, I need to not think about it, because the more I think about it, I don't understand. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to hear what the reason was. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to ask. I'm kind of just going to probably ignore the situation and not ask about it, and the only way I'll mention about it or talk about it is if the manager, she brings it up to me first. She'll be like, yeah, thanks for covering for Brandon. He's a piece of shit. He fucking blah, 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 blah. Or maybe possibly his mom was sick or something and he had to take her to the hospital. I don't know. He don't got kids, so there's no kid situation there. And he's not married, so there's no wife situation there. So, I mean, the options there are limited for an excuse. I mean, it could be anything, but I don't know. The options seem very limited. It doesn't feel like it's a legit excuse either. If I'm going to take a guess. I think I'm going to guess this. I don't think it's a legit reason that for him not being there today. I don't think it's a legit reason, because he knew about it. And if he knew about it, I mean, it's one thing if you woke up late and you woke up late and then you raced in. That's one thing, but that didn't happen. So that's where I kind of like, something's not right here. Because most times when that happens, like somebody forgets to wake up, they'll race in and they'll get in. Because I mean, when you no call, no show, you miss a shift. That's what he was scheduled 9 to 4. That's like 7 hours right there that he's not going to get paid for. I mean, that's like $60 there, man. That's like 60, 70 bucks there that he's probably not going to get paid for. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's money out of somebody's pocket. So and that's where I'm kind of like, That's where it's kind of funny, and like, you knew you had to be there. Even one of the other guys that got called in too to help out, even he was even kind of like, but they live together. And I was like, yeah, that thought crossed my mind too. So kind of a little bit of drama there, especially when you consider it's the assistant manager technically who's no call, no show, and they live together. So it's like, what's the excuse? What? Like, how do you? Something's funky there. Seriously. At least I can say something's funky there, and it ain't me. At least not like that. God, I was so pissed when she fucking. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. We kind of already talked about this. I mean, I want to even say yesterday. Yeah, see, even yesterday when I worked with him, he was like, "Oh yeah, at least you don't gotta be here tomorrow." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I guess you're right." And I kind of agreed with him there. Then I didn't think much about it. And then see, that's where it's like he knew he had to be there. He knew he had to be there. Why the fuck did he not just? Because that's where it's like, he said that, what, yesterday at the very latest, 3 p.m., call it. The very latest. So, what happened between 3 p.m. yesterday and 9 a.m. today? What changed? I'm like, not much can change in that short of a time span. So that's where the legit excuse for him not being there is. I don't think he's got a legit excuse. I think he just said, fuck it. I don't work Sundays. I don't never work Sundays. I'm not working this Sunday. I changed my mind. And that's not very cool. I mean, it's one thing if you don't want to do it and you change your mind, but when you change your mind literally at the last minute, that's like literally like, like, hey, let's go get on the roller coaster. Hey, we're going on. I changed my mind. Stop! It's like, no, sorry. Roller coaster's going, sucker. Yeah, no, it's like you can't do that. You're either on the bus or you're off the bus. And he was fucking off the bus. Or he was on the bus but wanted to jump off. Like, dude, you can't jump off a fucking moving bus. You can't do that. So that's kind of what, I don't know. See, that's where I gotta, like, throw my hands up in the air and go, I don't know. That's weird. So it's nice to be away from work, and hopefully the next 30 some odd hours will be a lot less stressful. Me just chilling out, playing video games, streaming for you all. There we go. Yeah, I can't even talk today. Blah, blah, blah. Can't even talk. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's all, folks. Yeah, that's why I kind of was like, no, I'm going to stay away from Star Wars today. Plus, I really didn't feel like streaming Star Wars on YouTube. That didn't seem like a great plan. Plus, I can't even sign in on my Twitch. It's stupid. Something's funky with my password on Twitch. I don't know. Either I'm royally fucking up the Twitch password, or there's something freaking strange going on with my password. Because I just made a new password, and then I put the password in, then it said, incorrect password. I'm like, what? I just made a new one, and you're telling me incorrect password? So something was weird right out of the gates on Twitch, so I'm not able to stream on Twitch right now. And that doesn't feel like that's a my problem, that feels like that's a Y problem. A yo problem, Twitch. I mean, yeah, I tried signing in with my password like 4 times, and then it says, sorry, no, I requested too many password resets is what it was. It wasn't me trying the password too many times. It was, I requested to change my password too many times. But what am I supposed to do when I go to use my password and the password I just changed it to won't work? What am I supposed to do with that? And now I have to freaking email up Twitch support and be like, hey, I can't sign in because your weird website won't let me. I understand I screw things up from time to time, but it doesn't feel like I screwed things up here. cow. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm seeing triple! Whoa, triplets. Oh man, why can't I get into the freaking... There we go. Oh, that was a waste. At least I got a Tommy tape. See, I knew. I had a feeling I was pretty close to being due for a tape. Because I played like a good 2 days, I think. I streamed like 2 days of Friday the 13th and got nothing. And then I was like, wait a minute. I want to say, if you play a good considerable amount of time on Friday the 13th, like a day, you should be able to get at least one Tommy, or one tape. Like, if you put in like 8 hours of gameplay, give or take, or 6-7 hours of gameplay, you should be able to run across the tape, I would assume. I don't want to say you'll get one every day, but you'll get one like every day and a half. Oh my god, am I actually streaming? I can't believe it! Feels so good to clean up the stream after all the BS the last week. Oh god, that feels so good. I was getting a little skeptical there if I was going to be able to fix it or not. I mean, I just bought a new computer, and I'm like, wait a minute, why can't I stream? But apparently I didn't have the... Uh-oh. I just had a thought. That means I don't have my follow alert up. That blows. I'll have to... You know what? You know what I should do? I should change my follow alert. Since I have to put up a new follow alert soon, so I can have one, I think I should change it from what I had previously. I should think of something new. It's a good thing I should think about. What do I want for a follow alert? What do I want for a follow alert? I have to think about that one. Damn. What up, Scarface? Or wait, maybe Jigsaw? That was good. That was a good one. That was good. That was good. See? I don't want to say I'm Mr. Funny Man, but I'm so funny I can make myself laugh. Not everybody, maybe not everyone will get my jokes, but at least I can make myself laugh. I know there's got to be at least one other person out there that's got to think I'm a little funny. At least one person. Maybe in 5 to 10 years I'll find that person. 2 for 2. God, did I stumble on a cabin nobody's been in yet? No, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm so glad I played this and not Star Wars. I mean, I would have been okay on Star Wars, but I just really feel like having to kind of a chill stream today. Chill stream seemed, I mean, I was kind of like, what should I stream? I was like, you know, Friday the 13th thing seems like a decent idea. Ooh, they need to change that. You can't, when you open up that drawer close to the wall, you can't see what's in the drawer. Stop glitching! I mean, open the door! Or cut out, or whatever the hell you're gonna do. Do it now. Maybe I'll just read this manual of the occultism, whatever that is. What the hell? At least I found a Tommy tape. How does the stream look? Stream look okay? We lost a few frames, but nothing crazy. 0.4%, which is very minor, which is good. I don't like dropping any frames, but if I am going to drop frames, let's keep it under like 0.5%. Is there a window I can crawl out of, or are they all fucked up? They're all fucked up. Right, fine. And I can't even open a door. I can't even open the door. Does that mean Jason can't open a door? Did she just open the door? No. How'd you do that? You son of a bitch. Well, at least you freed me, I guess. But still, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? And why are we all twins? Is this like a twin match or something? Because there was the three black gals. And they all had different outfits on, which was kind of cool. I guess, I mean, when you first played this game, when this game first came out, if you ended up having the same character, like 9 times out of 10, you were wearing the exact same outfit. Nowadays, I don't think that's the case anymore. I'll give it to them on that accord. I'll give it to them on that one. Because to change up the outfits, that's kind of cool. You're not just looking at the same damn thing every darn time. What are you doing here? Put the battery in, bitch. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll put my foot in my mouth. I'm sorry. That's why. I was like, why are you just standing around? Oh, that's why. You just got trapped. God, it feels so good to be able to stream clean again. Fuck, that feels so good. Holy cow, it's like, here, take this boulder. And take it off my chest. Seriously. Oh my god. Once again, confirming my theory. Streaming is a drug. It's a drug. Be careful. Because, I mean, I was just sitting there, not just sitting there, but I mean, I was sitting here like going like, man, I can't stream. Man, I can't stream. Man, I can't stream. It's weird. It's almost like I've done it so much, it's almost like pulling me back. Just as soon as I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Yeah, so I'm starting to think streaming is a drug. Weird. I don't know what it is. I mean, you would think like just straight up being on a laptop is a drug. Being on like a computer, just having that constant stimulation from the computer screen. But that, not so much. But the actual streaming part, even if there's nobody watching, like right now, I don't think there's anybody watching, but I know this is going to be recorded and possibly viewed in the future, so. Man, this match is getting pretty pointless. Whoa. Dead bodies, man. Dead bodies everywhere. Is it like that? Isn't it that corn song? Dead bodies everywhere! Dead bodies everywhere! I don't know. Don't point that thing at me. Anybody still alive? Oh crap! 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 Run! Hey, use the fucking firework! Use the goddamn... You piece of shit. I can't swing my fucking damn machete. Jesus Christ. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Go figure. You can't kill me! Thank you. Put me out of my glitch lag misery. Whatever my problem is. Jesus. Wow, that's sad. Oh my god! Look at my legs! Look at my legs! And then look at the other guy, I don't know, the other Chad looking dude that's not Chad. He's all... What is he, Jesus? Let's put him on a crucifix! Look at him! He looks like he should be on a crucifix! That's creepy. I gotta hand it to the Friday the 13th team. The ragdoll effect, or the bodies on the ground, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. They need to. That needs to be something they do in the future. I want that. That is something that's like in my top 3 things that I want in the Friday the 13th game. I want to be able to play as Jason, and you can pick up their bodies and move them, like put them in a doorway. You know, like from part 4. Spoiler alert from part 4. It's not a big deal, but spoiler alert from part 4. Jason, he takes a body and he nails it up to a doorway. So when somebody walks through the door, they literally got to walk through the body, or walk like between the arm and the leg of the body. You should be able to do that in the game. And it doesn't feel like that would be very hard to program for. All you'd have to do is make it to where Jason can either pick up or drag the dead body to the doorway, and then you have the little prompt there on the doorway, and then you hold A or whatever, and then he puts it up, and then you... I guess you'd need a hammer, though, wouldn't you? Well, you could use your machete. Yeah, you could use your machete, I'd assume. He would... I mean, it's Jason. If anything, he could just punch the fucking nail in. I like that idea. That's a cool idea. That's a cool, and that feels like that would be easy to program for. Because there's so many cool ideas out there, but it's like, can you program easy for that and there not be major bugs with it? Like the my idea with the not the shark gun. What are they called? Not torpedo. Spear gun. Spear gun. You should be able. There should be a spear gun in Friday the 13th. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe not in like every single scenario, not every single map, but randomly every like 3 or 4 maps you play, there's a spear gun laying around, and you can use the spear gun. That would be so cool, because a spear gun's only like a one-shot kind of a thing, so it's kind of like the shotgun anyways. So, I mean, it would kind of be similarly programmed and designed for, I would assume. Not an expert, but I gotta assume that would be close to the same thing. And what I would like is for Jason to be able to use the spear gun. That'd be kind of cool. Like, have maybe Jason could have an option for a weapon. Like, if he finds the spear gun out in the camp, he can put it like on his back or something like that, and he can carry it around, and then you could switch to the spear gun when you want to use it. Or you could use your hand-to-hand weapon. I don't know! That sounds like a pretty cool idea. I like that. Having Jason be able to use a spear gun and shoot one person, maybe get a kill, maybe not get a kill and injure somebody. I kind of like that idea. That's kind of a cool, that's cool little, I like that. That's cool. I would be cool with that. That would be kind of neat, and it would definitely pay homage to Friday the 13th Part 3. Because to do those little things like you were able to do in the movies, that's where I think you're going to get a lot of good people to be playing your game. People are going to love that part of the game, and then they're going to want to come back and tell people about it. I think that is a very cool idea, but to program and design for it, I don't know. I'm going to take a break. I've been streaming for 35 minutes, and I kind of want to just get up and walk around and... Oh, I just want to have a nice chill stream today. I don't want to take things too seriously today. After the last weekend and the computer BS, I just want to kind of kick back and enjoy being off and being away from work. And I can't believe that. I mean, this is what happens when I go into, like, say, oh, I haven't had a Sunday off in a whole year. I've had one Sunday off all year. I get tomorrow off. I'm totally going to get tomorrow off. I'll be there. I'll be at home tomorrow. When I say things like that and I say something's going to happen, something happens to stop that from happening. And it just doesn't. And then I look like the jackass because I'm like, oh, I will be streaming at 10 a.m. on Sunday. And then, poof. Not streaming at 10 a.m. on Sunday or close to it. That's what happens. That's why I don't sorry, I got like two I got like two mouses here. My setup right now is kind of funky retarded because I had to get the new computer and all that. So usually I almost should do a video of my crazy stupid setup, but I think it would be pointless and embarrassing in the end. Got like PC tower just sitting here, cords going each freaking way, and then they're stretched to the max. Like the power cord can't stretch any further. I'm like literally running out of power outlets. I got two screens working here. I literally got the PC screen, which is kind of nice and big actually, and then I got the laptop working right here, and it's on like a freaking like a short ass table kind of a thing, but it works and it seems to be not crappy. It ain't perfect, but hey, it ain't crappy. It could be a lot worse. Right, will that keep me in there? Yeah, okay, good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a break. And we're gonna play some more a little bit. More Friday the 13th. Yay! Alrighty. You know what? I got an idea. Show and tell time. I have good news. Oh. Cue the 2001 Space Odyssey music. I had to bring that out. I don't think I've actually shown that on video for the stream yet. But that, some people are probably like, what the fuck is that? It looks like some weird ass Nintendo. And it's like, yeah, it is a Nintendo. It's the retro USB ABS system. And it's a slick system. It's slick. I just wish it played Super Nintendo also, but for what it does, it's a slick machine. It's a slick machine. If you're a Nintendo geek and you need an HDMI way to play your games on old hardware cartridges, cha-ching, that is for you. Looks like we just dropped a couple more frames there. Interesting. Not good, but not too many, so that's okay, I guess. I'll live. Whatever. But yeah, that little system, it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat little system. It looks so pretty and so gorgeous. Did I just lose?
Did anyone else get away?
Am I not even live? Did my feed drop out there? I think my feed dropped out there a little bit. Yeah, that was weird. That's freaking A weird. Hopefully that didn't... Why did that have to cut out right when I was talking about the retro ABS? Why? But yeah, the retro ABS, that little console is pretty slick looking. The pixels and the colors and the sharpness of the picture. Oh god, it looks very, very nice. I mean, the colors just look so beautiful. They just did a wonderful job on that little thing. I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, one cool thing I'll admit on that little system is on that Ninja Turtles arcade game that was in the console. That game there, at certain points in the game, there gets to be quite a bit of the sprite flicker, like the Ninja Turtles themselves, the characters on the screen, they flicker when there gets to be a lot of characters on the screen. Like they'll like kind of flicker in and out, and it kind of looks like shit in a way. But on this console, that flickering is taken away, or majorly reduced, so it's you don't even really see much flicker at all. And it looks, oh my god, it looks so good. Like, I was so impressed by that. I was like, wow. I mean, there's still games where you're probably going to get a little bit of flicker or something to that nature, but it's farly reduced. It's not as bad. And I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. That's pretty sweet. I mean, to see that kind of technology, that's pretty cool to see. Hopefully in 10 years, maybe there'll be a retro ABS that'll come out that'll maybe stop certain games from having that slowdown when all, like, a bunch of sprites get on the screen at one time, and then you have that slowdown. Maybe one day we can get away from that. They'll build like a retro ABS that'll take that, that'll stop that. I think that'll be kind of hard because that goes down on the game design itself. How are they supposed to design a console to get around the game design? I don't know how that would be possible. I don't think that is possible, to be honest, but if we could maybe one day get around that, that'd be kind of cool. And if we don't, we can at least say we tried. But yeah, that console it's pretty nice looking. And the games, when I insert the games, like 9 times out of 10, they work. Like, I don't want to say it's rare that they don't work. Sometimes they don't, and I have to pull it out and blow in it a little bit. But for the most part, they fire up pretty, like I'd say at least 85% of the time they fire up, which is pretty cool. On the Retron 5, there's a few times where they just the ROM doesn't get dumped to the board or whatever the frickin' hell it is. Sometimes it just doesn't read. I'd have to say the Retro ABS is more consistent than the Retron 5. I would guess. I don't. I'd have to do a specific test to do that, which I'm never going to do. But I'd guess that the Retro ABS fires up a little quicker and it fires up a little bit more consistent. But either way, it's still not such a bad console. Yeah, I'm glad I finally fucking got the thing. Shit, I've been waiting like 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks. Actually, I've been waiting longer than that because I put down the freaking buy for that like December 20th or 19th or something, or 16th I bought that because I was like, man, I got the money for it. I'd like to order it early just to get it, and here I am dropping frames again. I really wish that would have got here sooner, but whatever.
Oh my god! What happened?
So I'm glad to have it here. So glad. Yeah, see, I did drop a few frames there. Yeah, I think that's something else I'm going to invest in my future. I'd like to get sound deflectors for my room. I don't think that would cost a whole lot to do. Get those foam pads or whatever. Am I carrying both the fucking keys? I am. I'm a dick. I didn't even realize. That's funny. Man, when's the last time I drove the car?
It worked. It actually worked.
Sucker. Sucker. Well, ain't I the nice guy? Ain't I the nice guy? I pick somebody up and I save their life. Ain't I the nice guy?
Oh, fuck. Who is that? Oh my god, I can't look.
It ain't me. Oh, there's blood on the window seal there. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Help me, please. He's killing me.
That's my good boy. Mommy has a reward for you. Come home, sweetie.
Wow. Everybody's blown up about the game.
I gotta get out of here. Now.
That's something I should look into. How to soundproof my room a little bit better. Not like soundproof it, but sound suppress it. Wow. I gotta admit, I'm pretty stoked that most of my stuff has been working out lately. Like, for example, I got the new computer screen. That eventually worked out in the end, thank heavens. I was really banking on that to work, because if it didn't, I'd be screwed. That worked out. Framemeister RGB's working out. The retro ABS showed up. Like, I knew it was going to show up this weekend. I thought it was going to be here Saturday. It showed up Friday. I was like, wow! So that was pretty cool. and I should be getting my C-Sync cable, my RGB C-Sync cable here pretty soon. And I'm getting happen. Why does it say an error occurred? Please try again later. What the fuck just happened? Playback ID. What the fuck? Why am I not streaming? That's freaking weird.